Welcome to the Taxing Subjects Podcast. I'm Ryan Norton. Now, back in April, I spoke with Amanda Watson and Lori Correa. They talked about CPE opportunities with Drake Software's education team. Well, today, we're going to be looking specifically at Drake Education's series on Drake Accounting, what they cover, class size, how to sign up, and more. And joining me for this discussion are Drake Accounting instructor Jenny Brown and Drake Accounting team lead Lori Correa.
Hey, Ryan.
Welcome to the show, both of you. It's
Thank
good
you.
to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
Since you just finished your first Drake Accounting class here in Franklin, North Carolina, and have several more on the horizon, could you talk about how long these sessions are and what you're covering at the sessions?
Okay, the session, our classroom training lasts 2.5 days. It's a total of 20 hours. And we really go through everything. We go through the basic setup. So we're talking about the firm and the clients. We go through all aspects of processing payroll, from employee setup to running your 94X returns and W-2s. Then we go through our bookkeeping, receivables, payables. I mean, Drake Accounting is a pretty robust program, and we try to cover all aspects of it in our training. And we have 2-hour labs. So our students get to have hands-on experience with what we're teaching in class, which is a phenomenal opportunity.
Lori, what is it that makes your classes different?
Well, I think that what makes our class a little bit unique is that although we're teaching the software and that's what they're there to learn about, we also kind of go outside of the software at any time that we feel like there's an opportunity for them to learn a little bit more about what the IRS requires or what the Social Security Administration requires. So we don't want them to leave not understanding the types of forms that they need to fill out for various things. So we really do take a lot of time to cover all of those things so that there's a really good ease of comfort whenever they leave. They have been able to dig into the program and be able to use it a little bit, but they're also finding out all the other things that they need to know to be successful.
Jenny, how large are the Drake Accounting classes? Should customers be concerned about there not being space, like waiting too long to sign up?
So right now the numbers are pretty steady, and we don't think that we're going to sell out at this point. We've sent out a lot of broadcasts and a lot of information with the different locations. We encourage people to sign up early. When you sign up early, so if you sign up 30 days in advance, you get a 5% discount, which is very helpful. And then we also negotiate with the hotels for room prices. And those usually we get a discounted price anywhere from 3 weeks to a month out, where you can take advantage of that. And when you're traveling, you're doing everything else, all that really helps out a lot.
Well, Lori, what was the audience feedback like?
So since Drake Accounting came on the scene, it's really been a game changer. The ease of use is much simpler than what they're used to. Oftentimes they don't have to leave the screen at all to make any kind of changes. Everything is right there the way that they would like for it to be. But the biggest thing that happened this year was the arrival of multi-location payroll, which our customers have been wanting for many years, but we just weren't able to provide that capability. But now with Drake Accounting, the sky's the limit, really. We are just doing more and more, and people are very happy. We had a great happy class when they left us last week, and we're looking forward to more opportunities like that.
Well, Laura, you mentioned multi-location payroll. Now, I've heard of multi-state payroll. Is there a difference?
It covers more. So you can be multi-state and multi-location, or a combination thereof. The developers, the way they designed it, they made it so flexible. So the ease of use of setting it up, I mean, it's quick, couple here, and your client is multi-location. But then what you can do with it and how you can actually apply it to employees is amazing. And the feedback we got in class, our students were like, wow, you can do all this? And we're like, yeah, you really can.
Yeah, they were pretty happy.
Yeah.
Jenny, if people can't come to the live classroom training, are there other alternatives for them?
Absolutely. So on drakeetc.com, we have a lot of webinars. We have 4 right now. And we run them live during the month, where they can actually get feedback from somebody who's there to answer questions that they have. But they're also listed as recorded webinars. So if you just need a reminder or you need the materials, you log into drakeetc.com, go to webinars, and either go to available webinars or the recorded webinars. And you can watch those, whenever you want to. You just don't get CPE credit when they're recorded. And then we also have short tutorials on the support site. So if you log into the Drake Support and you go to training tools and videos. And then from the drop list, choose Drake Accounting. We have about 25 short tutorials up there, and they go everywhere from the firm setup to W-2s and end of year.
Well, Lori, what about attendees from different time zones? Is there a set time that the webinar is broadcast? How does Drake Education handle that?
Well, what we have started doing in the last couple of years really is adding the ability to live stream some things. So we have a 4-hour Drake Accounting Payroll and Beyond live webcast that you can sign up for. The time is from 1 to 5 Eastern Standard Time, but that is a perfect time, really, if you're in California, that works for you too. And we understand that not everyone has the funds or the ability to come to a 2.5-day class, because I know that that's very cost prohibitive for some folks. But live streaming is a great opportunity if you're trying to get more of your staff involved. That is just a good time to be able to sit down and go over everything. And again, it is on payroll, so it's payroll focused, but that is a good time to be able to take advantage of that. It's a little bit cheaper, and it's easier if you can't get out and travel around.
How does someone sign up for either the in-person or the online training?
Okay, well, you can actually get to the classroom training sign up from the support login. So many of our customers are familiar with doing that. So as soon as you log in, you'll actually see a classroom icon on the right-hand side of the page. You can get to it from there. But our standard our URL to get into that is training.drakesoftware.com, and that will take you to any training that we have available. Whether it be an update school or a classroom training, you can get to it all from right there.
Well, if someone goes to sign up, are there other classes like with Drake Accounting in the name? So basically, I'm asking, what is the name for this class as when people do go to sign up?
The name for this class is Drake Accounting 101. But we do have another one.
We have the Drake Accounting 2020 Developers Preview. And so that will be in October. That's not taught by the education team. It's taught by the developers, actually. And their hope is to have Drake Accounting users come and they want their feedback, and they're also introducing the new features. So it's not so much about 101, here's how you use it. It's about here are the new features moving forward, and it's a way for people to give their feedback directly to the developers.
And finally, we'll just get down to brass tacks. How much does it cost?
The cost is $399, but if they register 30 days ahead of time, they get a 5% discount, as Jenny mentioned earlier. And also, you want to be able to take advantage of the room block negotiations, the pricing. That can be very significant in many circumstances. So $399 for the class, and then whatever it costs for your hotel room and lodging, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you both for being here. It's been a pleasure.
Great, Ryan. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And that'll be it for today. We'll see you all on the next Taxing Subjects podcast.